Welcome to Brain Vision.
So in this problem, we're given P total, I'll call it PT, as 745 millimeters of mercury. And then we have the partial pressures of CO2, AR, and O2. And we want to find the partial pressure of the last gas in this mixture, which is helium. And so our givens are PCO2 is 125 millimeters of mercury. Our PAR is 214 millimeters of mercury. Our PO2 is 187 millimeters of mercury. And our PHE, that is what we're trying to find, the partial pressure of helium. And so P total is equal to the sum of the partial pressures of all the gases. So PCO2 plus PAR plus PO2 plus PHE. So if we rearrange this to solve for PHE, we have PT or P total minus PCO2 minus PAR minus PO2. And when we plug in these values on the left, we get that the partial pressure of helium is 219 millimeters of mercury. And so now we want to find the volume as well as the mass of this helium. And so the way we do that is first we want to find the molar fraction of helium. And to do that, we can take the pressure of helium times this X here, which is the molar fraction of helium, times P total. And so to solve for this molar fraction, we take the pressure of helium, the partial pressure that we just found, divided by the total. And when we plug those numbers in, the partial pressure of helium we found on the last page and the total pressure, we get that the mole fraction of helium is 0.29396. And so now that we have the mole fraction, we can also use that to find the total volume of just helium. And so the total volume is 12.0 liters. And if we multiply that by the mole fraction we just found, we get the volume of just helium, which is 3.528 liters. And so now that we have the volume of helium, we know we have a single mole. And so since we have a single mole, we can divide by the volume that a single mole, we don't know how many moles we have, but we know that a single mole has 22.4 liters. And so by doing this division, our liters cancel, and we end up with how many moles of helium we have. And when we do this, we find out we have 0.15748 moles of helium. And now that we have our number of moles of helium, we can divide by its molar mass, 4.0 grams per mole. And we don't divide by the mass. We multiply it in this case, since we're going from moles to grams, not grams to mole. So we multiply by 4 grams per mole, and we get that we have 0.630 grams of helium. And that is our final mass.